From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Today we're expecting high temperatures to be a little bit lower. Greg D will tell us how much lower coming up in his full weather forecast. Good morning, I'm James Tully, and here are your ABC Action News headlines. First up, the American Airlines mechanic charged with trying to sabotage a Florida flight is now accused of having ties to ISIS. A South Florida judge denied the man's bond. The mechanic is accused of trying to damage a jet's flight system just before it was set to taxi on Miami's runway back in July. Also, the family of a grandmother killed in a DUI crash wants to know why a judge lifted the suspect's previous ban on alcohol use. Troopers say David Bunchick was out on bond when he ran a red light earlier this month, slamming into a car with Audrey Kramer, her daughter, and grandson inside. Kramer's family shocked that prosecutors signed off on removing Bunchick's alcohol ban from his bond conditions.
If he was an informant and they were going to allow him to drink, how did they expect him to drive? That's what I want to know.
We asked Sarasota police if Bunchick was working as a confidential informant and therefore allowed to drink alcohol, but a police spokesperson says they don't answer questions about possible informants because it can jeopardize lives. Hillsborough County Commissioners pushing forward with a voter-backed plan to fund transportation improvements. Earlier this year, a judge struck down All for Transportation's plan to distribute the money. It would use part of the new penny sales tax to fund fixing road issues around the county. There are lawsuits stopping that distribution of money, though. Some commissioners concerned how to determine which parts of the county will see funding. For now, they decided restoring the original plan was the best option. A new study says that pumping hand sanitizer could give you a false sense of security. Researchers say that sanitizer is not going to kill all of the germs if you just sneezed on your hands, for example. Sanitizer also doesn't kill the flu virus unless it's left on your hands for just 4 minutes. The best bet is using soap and hot water for 30 seconds. Wearing sunscreen could cause you to become vitamin D deficient. Experts say the people most at risk for deficiency are those who wear a thick layer of sunscreen. That's about 1 ounce, a golf ball sized amount. Also, people who religiously wear SPF protected clothing are more likely to lack vitamin D. Experts say still use sun protection, but maybe also take a daily multivitamin to get enough vitamin D. Greg, either way, you're going to need a little bit of sunscreen today if you head outside.
Absolutely, James. Even though it is a little more comfortable as you step out the door, that does not mean the UV is lower. That stays high. Notice today, the temperature bars in the orange. What happened? A little cool front moved by overnight. No red, meaning no 90s for the afternoon. We'll actually potentially see a high temperature below where we should be for this time of year. And that means it'll feel more comfortable, although there could be a couple of showers. Rain coverage at 10% this afternoon.